Welcome to Ckla, Unit 5, Lesson 11 of Skills. Today, our learning targets are to alphabetize our new spelling words. So we're going to work on the ABC order again. We're going to read words with the Schwa +1 diagraph, and we're going to partner read the story The King's Ghost. You have a new list of spelling words this week. These are a few words that you will be studying at home. Now let's practice them together. Each one of these words contains IE, and the sound they make is E. So the IE you're going to find in the word. All words have the IE this week, and they're going to make the E sound. So let's read these words. Field, thief, relief, movie, babies, peace, ladies, grief, niece, kitties, shield, achieve, yield, cookies, water is your tricky word. Now you've been practicing ABC order. We do this by first matching the first letter of the word to the alphabet letters on the board. So look through your list right now. You guys have a list in your packet. It is page 11.3 at the top. It's page 63. So I want you to look through your list and see if you have some of these words that would go on our alphabet list. Now, always remember, you can say that alphabet list in your head. You can sing it, you can write it, but you eventually want to get to the point where you can alphabetize words without writing it on your paper. Remember, it's easier to find certain materials when they're in alphabetical order, if you know the skill. DVDs in a store, books at a bookstore, words in a dictionary, all of those things come in ABC order. Okay, so let's look at some of these spelling words and let's place them in ABC order. So if you were to write these, if you've got like a dry erase board at home or maybe just a blank sheet of paper to brainstorm, or you could even look at the bottom of your page 63 and write these. If we were going to put these in ABC order, we're going to start with our first letter of the alphabet. Do we have any words that start with an A? So we're going to write it first. And what's that word that starts with an A? Achieve. Remember, IE says E this week. What about these? C, D. Even though you see a D in one of those words, it's got to be the first letter of the word. E, F. Good. There's a word up there that starts with an F. Field. G. Good. You've got the word grief. H. I. J. K. L. You got the word ladies, right? So after the word grief, you would write the word ladies. M. N. O. P. Yep, we've got the word peace. Q. R. Good. We've got relief. So after peace would come relief. Q. R. S. Good. After relief would come shield. T. Good. After shield would come thief. And our last word, because we're down to one word left, would be yield. Now today you will focus on the three spellings for the schwa plus ul sound combination. So ul. Now this is going to be spelled some different ways. Ul comes at the end of the words. So let's read these words. Stressful, helpful, cheerful, wonderful, tactful. Now we've got our ALs at the end of the word. It's going to say the same thing. It's going to say ul, even though it's spelled with an A. Because you know, schwa is our tricky spelling that does that. Animal, principal, typical, normal, practical, signal. Your IL, same way. The IL is our schwa that's going to say ul, pencil, evil, April, devil, fossil, nostril. Okay, now you need to pause the video and look for workbook page 59 in your workbook, in your packet. It is 11.1 at the top. Here you are going to be sorting words with the ul sound, so with that schwa and l. If the word has ul, making that ul sound, you're going to write it under the ul column. If the word has ul, the ul sound made by al, write it in your al column. And if the word has ul written with il, write it in the column with il. Okay, now you're also going to look for the story in your packet titled The King's Ghost. Now, before we read, let's go over a couple of words from our story. The first word is ghost. Now, this is a tricky word that will appear in today's story. The GH sounds like G. Another is again. This is a tricky word. The AI sounds like eh, again. Now let's read preview some of our spellings. So you'll see in the first column, you've got your I, or your IE, making your E. You've got your schwa, L, and you've got your drop your Y and add IES to make it plural. So let's read these words. Chief, shield, relief. Now let's go to your schwa, L, evil, metal, helpful, vengeful, nautical, carry, and carries. Now, if you're vengeful, if you want to get back at someone or kind of get even with someone, you want to seek vengeance. So vengeful would be someone wanting to seek revenge for something. Nautical, you're dealing with in the water. Like a nautical event would be something happening in a body of water. Now the word chief is the head person, the leading person. Let's see, the chief is running the business. So it's kind of a way to refer to a boss of something. Now the word, it's a leader of a group. The word vengeful is an adjective to describe someone who wants to punish or harm someone else. After losing the championship match, the boy became vengeful. He was wanting to seek revenge. He was vengeful. And nautical, again, this means describing things of the sea, such as sailors or ships. Her mother decided to decorate her house with a nautical theme. Now you'll hear the phrase died down. If something died down, it came to an end. After the audience gave a long standing ovation, the cheers finally died down. So they kind of ended. Wisdom is accumulated knowledge. Her grandfather had a lot of wisdom that he shared when he told her stories. Now you're going to be reading the story, The King's Ghost. You need to partner read it with someone at home. Read it a few times. Read it independently. Read it with someone. Read it aloud. And then you're answering the questions on page 61 and 62. You also have a take-home sheet that I mentioned earlier with your spelling words. Be sure and hang that on your refrigerator. Put it somewhere where you can see it and work on those words. There's extra practice with ABC order on the back. Now, our learning targets for today, we'll review them before we are done with this lesson. We alphabetized our new spelling words. We worked on that ABC order. We read some words with the Schwa L digraph, and your partner reading and answering the questions with the King's Ghost. Have a great day.